Oh, hello, good evening. Good evening, and welcome to Real Talk Tuesday. Good evening to you guys. I am streaming both from YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, so bear with me. How are you guys all doing today? Today, we are literally talking about the secrets of videos that gets you more views online. So whether you are sharing videos through your YouTube channel, your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever, this is going to work for you. Okay. And if you are kind of asking yourself, am I making the right videos? Am I making the wrong videos? Which videos should I make more of? And which videos should I make less of? This is what you need to do. So whilst you're doing that, I'm going to take your questions. So please feel free to put down your questions in the comments, and let me know what kind of question you'd like to ask me today. Whilst you do that, I'm going to check on my iPad to see what other people are there. And as you are coming in, let me know who you are, where you are watching from, and also tell me something really, really positive that's been a plus for you today. Like in your day, what's been a big plus for you? Okay, I would love to know what the plus has been. If you've gained a new client, if you've taken a new step to do something new, I'd love to know what it is that you have done. I mean, in the comment. Okay, so the question is, if you want to grow, you have to follow the pattern, right? You have to follow a specific pattern because that pattern is the pattern that's going to work for you, your audience, and the people that you are actually working with. Yeah, you've got to follow that pattern. Your pattern is not going to be the same as everybody else. I was talking to one of my clients today, and we were talking about how do we get more sales when we're completely new online and we've got literally zero audience, or nobody knows us. How do we do that? We have to work on what I talked about last month, gaining visibility. I know that you want to gain sales, but gaining visibility and letting people know who you are is going to be the first step into growing those people and turning them eventually into sales. They need to know you, they need to follow you, they need to like you, and eventually they'll buy from you. So what's my positive for today? My positive for today is that I'm super excited because I was contacted by another organization today to be doing some training for video confidence with startups. I'm so really excited about that. I will let you guys know at the very soon. I'm also really excited because this month I've got the how to shoot video which is a live workshop, face-to-face workshop that's happening in London. And also I've got my VIP day that's going to happen on the 6th of August. Exciting, nerving, and everything else. You name it. Okay, so let's come back to videos. What videos should you be making? You know, you'll probably be asking to yourself, am I making the right videos? Am I making enough of the right videos, or am I making the wrong videos? There's a number of videos that you can make. You have to realize something. If you're doing the same thing, the same type of videos over and over again, guess what? You're going to get the same results. Yeah? If you agree, let me know. It's like the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a what? A completely different results. Exactly. Okay. And that's not what you want to do. So you're going to need variety. In my training course and also in my membership, I talk about using the method of the 3 E's. Okay. And the 3 E's, what that basically stands for is you need to make sure that you have 3 types of videos. First of all, educational videos, because people want to find out about how to solve their problems. The second one, it has to be entertaining. So you need to make sure that your videos are entertaining. Make us laugh, you know, crack a joke, sing, entertain us, and make it interesting, make it exciting. So we want to see all of these different things. The next thing that you need to do is you need to be engaging. Another word for me, engaging, I like to use the term inspirational, but you really got to connect with the heartstrings. You know what I mean? You've got to get people to really, you know, feel inspired. Like, you've got to be that person that, you know, your audience wants to listen to first thing in the morning, right? So I don't know about you, I love to listen to Eric Thomas, and I love to listen to Prince EA. I love to listen to I'm trying to think. There's so many people I like to listen to literally in the morning, and I listen to them daily because they inspire me, they engage me, they make me want to do what I want to do, or they make me want to take action. So you got to think about this. Hello, 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 Instagrammers. Hello, hello. So if you're watching me for the first time, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know who you are, and ask me a question. What question are you struggling with? What kind of strategy and what kind of tech issues are you struggling with in videos today? Okay, so let's come back to this point. Variety. Variety is the spice of life, as they say, right? Right, right. Variety is the spice of life. You've got to add variety. One of the things that I wanted to kind of be very, very clear about is that there is a way to listen and understand who your audience is and what they want. And you have to use the pattern. The patterns are: what are your audience saying to you? Are you listening to them? Are you paying attention to what they're saying to them? So yesterday I asked you, should I make a video on strategy or tech? You told me strategy. Okay. I did a poll on my stories and you guys told me strategy. So today I'm doing strategy because I'm listening to you. That's so, so important. You know, this is a conversation. I want you to think about, you know, whether it's videos or whether it's presentation, I want you to think about this as a conversation, you know, because most of the time we think that, you know, videos and whatever have to be so, so, so on point, so, so on top, so that so much so that you can't really feel like you're being yourself. And for me, presentation videos, it's a conversation. I'm just talking to my friend. Okay. Hello, friend. If you are my friend, say yes in the comments so I can see. If you're watching on Instagram, say yes, Matty, I am your friend. I would love to see that. Give me a little heart, give me a little like. I'd love to see that. Thank you very much. Yeah. So imagine you're having this conversation. So this conversation is two-way. And this thing about the two ways, you have to listen to them. You have to know and understand what they are interested in. Yeah. So that's the first thing you need to do. Listen to your audience, ask them questions. You may need to do polls to find out what they're interested in. The next thing we need to look at is the algorithm. That famous word that has taken me so long to learn how to pronounce and say properly. The algorithm. It's like a language from a different world. It's like an alien, a completely alien language. The algorithm basically are robots on the internet which helps to dictate and tell Google and all the different search engine how important your content is. So when you are tagging people, when you are putting specific keywords, you are using the algorithm. When you are putting words on your website, you're using the algorithm to be found because people are looking for specific things. So they need the algorithm. Okay. It's also known as your insights if you are using Instagram, or if you're using Facebook, or if you are using something like, I'm trying to think, it's also called data when you're using TikTok. Yeah. So that tells you who's watching, when they're watching, how often are they watching, are they sharing your content, did they like that content, was it the best content you've ever made? And that's how you know. Yeah. So you want to make sure you understand the algorithm. Who's my best mate? Hello, algorithm. Hello, somebody. Yes, the algorithm. So the next thing we need to do is we need to work on our tags. And I'm going to give you a story about tags. Today we were talking with a client of mine, a student of mine, and she was telling me that, you know, in her field she couldn't find anyone that was a black quilter or someone in this specific area. And you know, there was so many quilters of all sorts of background, but she couldn't find a black quilter. And I said to her, well, the reason is probably because they don't have any tags. They don't have any keyword that says black quilter. And what you can do is, if you want to find black quilters, you may need to put black quilters in your video. So when other people are looking for someone of a diverse background, you'll be the first person that they'll find. Yeah. And that's going to differentiate you from everyone else. Okay. Literally everyone else. So your tags are really, really, really important because they make a huge difference. Now, I know Instagram is not so hot on tags, but tags on YouTube and tags on other platforms are still quite important. So I would definitely use tags in those specific areas. For example, today we were testing our tags on our Instagram, and I realized that I have 2 tags, and in those 2 tag section, there's more than, I think, more than 100 posts to 200 posts, and those posts are only my posts. Can you guys imagine? So can you imagine having a tag that specifically only has you trending? That puts you at the very top than everyone else. Can you imagine? Yeah, you feeling me? You feeling me, guys? Yeah, so make sure you use those tags, because you could be dominating and you could be the only person that would be found in that specific area. So when people are looking, whether they're looking for you on Instagram or on YouTube or on Facebook, they'll find you. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to let you know about is there are some tools that you can use that are really, really helpful when it comes to, you know, helping you to be found, helping you to be clearer. And if you are using something like YouTube, you need to use something called TubeBuddy. Okay, it's an application. It's also a software that you can have both on your computer and on your phone, on your tablet. It's pretty versatile. It's really, really friendly, but it helps you to identify and understand what keywords and what topics are going to work for your channel. Okay, and these are really, really good tools. They're completely free. If you want to upgrade, what you want to upgrade and use the pro version, you can. But as far as I'm concerned, they are completely free and you can use them as your leisure. Okay. All right. I'm going to come back in a second and add and talk about more about the other tools. But one of the things that most people forget to do is to literally watch their own content. Okay. So what is that going to do? So if you don't watch your content, okay, the first thing, if you're practicing how to speak better on camera, if you don't watch your own content, you're going to be making the same mistakes. Okay. If you know you're making certain mistakes and those mistakes are very clear, but you don't want to watch your own content, you're never going to make better videos. That's basically the number one thing. So please watch your own content, because you're awesome, right? If you believe you're awesome, you got to watch your own content. So watch it. It makes a difference. Watch your content. So the first, yeah, watch your content for practice and improvement. The next reason you need to watch your content is simply because your previous and your old content is going to help you to understand, oh, this video really works and this video doesn't really work on my channel. Okay. Really, really key is really to watch your content. I've watched a lot of my content on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok and Instagram. And what I've noticed is my inspirational videos are the videos that make more sense. When I'm just talking at the camera, inspiring people. Those are the videos that work for me. They work for my audience. Okay. They're the most popular ones. They're the ones where I will get more traffic. I will get more views. I will get a growth in my, in my views, or in my workflow, or the amount of people that will follow me or that will connect with me. So you've got to watch your content, because that's going to help you to determine, okay, I should make this video and I shouldn't make this video. Remember what we said before? Variety. Variety. Say it with me. Variety. We need variety. You can't be making the same thing. So watch your content, because your content, your old content and your new content is going to be able to tell you. Okay. The other thing that a lot of us don't do, and maybe unaware of, is go and check out what your competitors are doing. Okay. I'm not telling you to go hate them. That's not what we do here. We love all people, and there's space for everybody. But go watch what your competitors are doing. I watch lots of different people who are literally doing the same thing as I am, and I observe what they do. Some of them are much bigger in numbers than me, and it's a great thing, because it doesn't mean that I'm here to copy them. It just means it inspires me, and it also shows me that the most trending points in my industry is this specific subject. So if I am willing to research and watch what my competitors are talking about, then obviously I'm going to know that these are the type of videos that we need to talk about, because they are working. So take a minute and go follow what your competitors are doing, especially if you don't have a lot of content. You have to go and see what they're posting, because it will give you an idea of what your existing audience is posting. It's really good. This is my advice to you. It is actually really good to pick one or two or even three different types of people, two who are directly connected to what you do, literally in your industry, do the same thing as you, and maybe another person from a completely different industry who you can aspire. They might help you in terms of you learn something maybe about entertainment or engagement, or how to build that emotional connection, and that's going to be a really good thing. So go ahead, go and check it out, make a move. Yes, do it. mm, mm. Guys, if you're watching this on a replay, please let me know if you agree. Are you actually spending the time to watch your content? Are you actually spending the time to check out what your competitors are doing? Are you actually spending the time to see if it's making a difference? Yeah. All these little things, all these intricate things are going to make a big difference. So please go watch them. Please make sure you connect. Make sure you learn. Okay. Now, what I'm going to be doing is next week is something that I really want to do, is I want to help some of you to really plan and strategize how to make your videos more getting more of a return, getting them to be able to convert more, because I've been speaking to a lot of different people, and I've watched their videos, and they've told me, Matty, my videos are not converting. And it's basically because they're doing the same thing, or there's no plan, or there's no outcome. The final most intricate thing is that you've got to ask. You've got to do the asking. You've got to do the call to action. You've got to let people know what you want them to do. You've got to direct your audience to what you need them to see, or what you need them to do, how they're going to help you, how you can actually help them as well. If you don't do the asking, you're not going to get any kind of results. And I know that's not what you want, right? Okay. So as I was saying, one of the things that I am doing for the next couple of weeks, next week, I am going to do a planning morning, and I would love for you guys to join me in my planning morning. Usually I do this as a brainstorming strategy day with my membership, which happens once a month. But I'd love if some of you are interested in doing more planning to get much better on camera. So if you want to join me for the planning morning, I will send you the link. You can DM me, you can like, you can subscribe, you can press replay and say, Matty, I need you to invite me to your planning mornings, where you get to plan with me and maybe a few of my members in my groups. And that's going to be a great thing, because what we're going to do is we're just going to sit down, look at what videos you need to do, how you need to do them. We're going to do that for maybe 15, 20 minutes. And just so that you have an idea of what you need to do for the rest of the week, for the rest of the month. Okay. So I'm going to send you guys a link very soon as that is available. But if you want to know about the planning morning, let me know. Okay. So I'm going to ask you, before I finish, before we come to an end, what is the most important point that you gained today? Is it more about understanding the algorithm? Is it more about listening to your audience? Is that something that you need to improve? Is it more about tags? Is it more about adding variety? Because remember, as I said before, variety is the spice of life, is everything. You can't do the same thing. You've got to change it up. You've got to jig it up a little bit. So, you got to give a little bit of entertainment, give a little bit of education, give a bit of a inspiration, engagement, really got to work on those things. Yeah. What kind of things do you think that you're going to be doing differently? I would love to know in the comments. And if you're still struggling, please leave a comment and let me know. So before we go, I'm going to ask you a quick favor. If you're wherever you're watching from, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, or even Instagram right now, this is my big favor. If you're watching through YouTube, I'm going to ask you to leave me a comment and please like the page and also subscribe. If you are on Instagram and you're not following me on YouTube, I mean, like, what are you doing? Like, go quickly, go. It's Good Morning Matty. The link is in my bio. Go find it. Go connect with it. If you're on Facebook, the same. Good Morning Matty. The link is in my bio. But make sure you connect with me. Anytime you leave a comment and you like my video, it tells the algorithm, yes, this content that this young lady has posted makes sense. It's important. It's worth watching. And they're just going to push it up. And that's the same thing you need to do for yourself. So, yes, that is my only favor I'm going to ask for you today. Please make sure, before you finish, to go and like and subscribe my YouTube channel. And very soon we will get to 500 subscribers. Woohoo! Okay, wonderful. So I can see that I've got a comment here. Yes, the most important thing that I'm going to take is my content. Very, very good. Very, very good. Very good. I actually believe that. Okay, guys, so I'm going to leave you, but I want to wish you a wonderful, wonderful July Summer's Day. And please share the video, and I will see you again next week, Tuesday. All right, lovelies. I'll see you very soon.